Back in 2022, I started going to the gym. But before that, I would always have these thoughts in the back of my mind on why I shouldn't go to the gym. And honestly, these thoughts ate up my mind for years and years and years. 2021, 2022 were like the peak of these thoughts, especially in 2021. In 2021, I had a girlfriend, and I was just like, oh, I have a girlfriend, I can't go to the gym. That's such a stupid reason why I couldn't go to the gym. Another one was because it was gonna hurt, so I was just being a pussy. And the third one was I was just socially anxious. And in 2022, my girlfriend and we broke up, so I had one of those doubts were out of the way. And then after that, I just needed something to, get my mind off of that. So what I did was I started going to the gym. I started going to the gym in 2022 and finally got rid of these bitch thoughts in the back of my mind telling me that I couldn't do it. And as soon as I went, I'm not gonna lie, it fucking hurt. I was in bro, those were like the days where I was the most sore. Like I was sore for a week, I could barely walk. My fucking bicep, I could barely even touch my shoulder. And it was like that for like a month. But after that month, I actually started loving the gym. Obviously it was still painful. I was still killing myself, but I started loving the pain. And then after that, I was starting to see changes in my body. I was starting to see that my arms were getting a bit bigger. And over time, I just started loving the gym. It was like, all I needed was just to get rid of that initial stage, like that foundation, that maintenance stage, or that loading phase. And then once after that, I was fine. It's something that I do to this day. The gym is like genuinely an amazing hobby that I still participate in to this day. But that beginning stage, it was hard. I could have just gave up, but something in the back of my mind was telling me that I just needed to keep going. And, thinking about that, it really made me think, this is how life is. Life is the exact same way. Whatever it is that you want to do, let's say for example, when you first start playing a sport, you're not going to initially be good. You're not going to be amazing. Obviously there's people who are more talented than others, but in the beginning, you're not going to be good. You're going to have to learn the basics. You're going to learn how to run better. You're going to have to learn how to have cardio. But once you just start getting those things out of the way and you start building momentum and you start doing those things on a day-to-day basis, it becomes a lot easier. You start learning how to dribble better. You start shooting better. And same goes for, even business. In the beginning, business, it's like super hard. In the beginning when you make your first million, that's the hardest stage you can get, but from that point on, the next million will be easier, 3 million will be easier, 4 million will be easier. Obviously I haven't made that type of money yet, but that's what I hear a lot from businessmen. So in life, what you need to realize is that it just takes momentum. You need to just start and keep on showing up. And once you have that momentum, it'll just be easier to show up the next day. Then after that, it'll be easier to show up the next day. And then it'll just become second nature like that. So if right now you're neglecting something that you really want to do, it could be whatever it is, and in the back of your mind you're like, oh, I can't do it because I don't have enough time. Let's be real, you have enough time. You're probably scrolling on TikTok all day for 4 hours, bro? An hour you could just put into that thing that you want to do. So as I said, if you have these thoughts in the back of your mind, get rid of them and just start. And if you don't like it, then quit. Do it for like a month. And if it's the gym, bro, the gym for the first month is hard as a motherfucker. You're gonna have the worst soreness of your life. But once you get past that stage, it'll just be second nature and you'll just start loving it. Ask anyone who goes to the gym. The first time they go, it's the hardest, but once they keep going, it's amazing. And I guarantee you it's the same with business. It's the same with talking to people. I remember I used to be the most socially anxious guy. I couldn't talk to people. But as soon as I just got rid of these limiting beliefs in my mind that I'm lower than people and I can't talk to them, and I just started talking to people, looking them in their eye, it became easier to do it. So yeah, remember bro, all you need is momentum. And everything else just becomes a lot easier and fun. So yeah, life is a game. You just have to be willing to play. Bye.